Good evening, everyone. Today is our day six of this 40 days IT employability skills bootcamp for women. As always, we are going to start by showing our outlines, and our today's outlines goes like this. Uh, we are going to have a recap. We are going to have a recap on on day five. That is what we have covered yesterday. Then we are going to talk about the insert tab, which include inserting a table, which includes inserting a table, inserting of shapes, inserting of images, which includes inserting of tables, inserting of images, and uh, and the rest. We'll talk about them if we get there. And you will see more of them. Then we'll have questions and answers, then conclusion. So recap on day five. In day five, we talk about um, how you can do the save as in the file tag, and we talk about a lot of things that has to do with exporting your document and what have you. We also talk about the home tab, where we talk about how you can copy, how you can paste, different types of pasting. You can paste as an image, or you can paste without the text formatting and the rest. And we'll even talk about the clipboard, how you can manage your clipboard and the rest. We also talk about the customization of text, how you can change your customization, so you change your font color, font style, font size, and the rest. We also talk about the how you can put the highlight color, how you can change the color of your highlight. You can change your highlight color. We also talk about bullet points, paragraphing, how you can centralize your text, how you can justify, and the rest. So we all talk about all those ones. We even talk about find and replace and the rest. So that's what we've covered. Basically, that's what we've covered yesterday. Uh, so in today's class, we are going to talk extensively about insert. We are going to talk extensively about insert. Let me quickly just go to the insert tab. Sorry, to Microsoft Word interface. This is the Microsoft Word interface. We are going to start uh, with the insert. So this is our insert tab. Hold on, I don't know why my system is very slow today. Good. So this is the insert tab. So please, if Sauda join us, someone should just raise his hand so that I should know. This is the insert tab. So you see in insert tab, we have different things. We have cover page, blank pages, page break, and the rest. But we are going to talk about the most important ones in the tab. The first thing we are going to talk about is how you can insert a table. How you can insert a table. There are different ways. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Anyways, there are different ways you can insert your tables. We are going to do them one after the other. So for the first one, you can just do it like this. You select the number of rows, you select the number of columns you want. Let's say I want 5 columns. Then I want let's say um let's say 6 rows like this. So I'll just uh good. So you see I have automatically created my table. This is my table. And this table now, so now this table, I can adjust the height, I can adjust the width, I can adjust everything. Let's see how we will start it now. Um, let's say I want to adjust the whole table. Hold on. So you see, you come to this each, you can adjust it the way you want. You can adjust the height, you can adjust the width. If you want to adjust all of them, you understand. This is how you can adjust all of them at once. Then let me resend, let me reposition it. Okay, hold on. Let me resize it. So you see, this is how you can resize all the table entirely. Then for resizing the table one after another, one by one. For instance, I want to resize the first one. Let's have an example. Let's say um, I want to create a timetable, for instance. So here consists of this slash time. That is the column will take the days. So yeah, the columns with these rows, or this column will take the days, while this row will take the time. So maybe I will say 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 4, like this. Good. Then for this one, I will say Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, like this. So this is how you create your timetable. Now, let's say I want the header, these headers I want their height to be the biggest. I want it to be bigger than all these ones. Let me readjust like this. Good. So now let's say I want to resize the height. All I will have to do is just come somewhere here. You see anywhere in the row, anywhere in the row, this line, you just come somewhere here. You see, once it shows you this cursor with two arrows, one pointing up and one pointing down, then you hold it, then you drag down. So you see you have adjusted the height of the headers. Sorry, I want to admit some. That's just strange. So you see we have successfully adjusted the height of the headers. Now, the next thing is I want to color it. I want to color this. Hold on this. Okay. So yeah, today my system is misbehaving. I don't even know why. My goodness. don't know why my internet is frozen today. Okay. So please, sorry, please, my system is misbehaving today. I've been working with it all over today. So you see now I want to color the text, sorry, the header of the table. This is it. I have colored the header of the table. Now the next thing is I will increase the size. I will adjust the size. Let me adjust the size. Then I will bold it like this. Good. Then I will change the font color to white. Good. Then I will change this one to Times New Roman or Times. Let me just leave it as Times. I think Times is okay. Then this one also, let me do the same thing to column. I'll go to the design, then I will shade it. Yeah, you see, I've shaded it. Then I will also increase the size. Then I will change it to Times also. Then I will change the font color to white also. Then maybe let me adjust the height and the width at the same time. This height is too big. Good. So you see, I've adjusted the height. Yeah, good. So you see, I've adjusted the height. Now the next thing is I want to make this the writings, that is the content in the table. I want these ones to be at the middle. They are not supposed to be at the top. They are supposed to be at the middle. So now after having highlighted them, I will just come and select this. So you see now they are at the middle. Sometimes you'll see some are changing these text directions. You see, if you want to change the text direction, this is where you can come and change the text direction. That's when you need to change the text direction. So you see, this is how you can create your table. You have created your timetable. Apart from timetable, there are a lot of things you can use table to create. You can use table to create what do you call it? You can use table to create schedule of activities. You can use table to create maybe if you have a meeting, maybe you want to create your what do you call it? Yeah, your schedule of activities or your agendas or everything. You can use table to do that. After having done this, now maybe let's say you don't want this, sorry, these ones, you want to use them as, let's say, it's a breakfast, it's a place where you do your breakfast. We are maybe after 8 to 10, 10 to 12, this 12 to 2 is a breakfast. So how are we going to do about it? So now if you want to do the breakfast, sorry, if you want to create column for the breakfast, you can simply merge the cells like this. Let me merge them. So you see, I have merged the cells like this. Then if you want to change the color, you can go ahead and change the color to something else. Maybe if you want it to be white, you can go ahead and change it to white. Then maybe you can change this one to pick this color blue. Yeah, you want it to pick the color blue. Then you write breakfasts like this. So now after having wrote the breakfast, you can go ahead and where is the text direction? You can go ahead and change the text direction to this. Then you increase the font size of the breakfast like this. So you see, I've just increased the font size of the breakfast. So basically, you've known, now you know how you can match the cells. You can match them vertically. You can also match them horizontally, like this one and this one. Let's say it's a double period for this, what do you call it? For this subject or for this course today, you can go ahead after having selected them. You can go ahead and merge them together. Then match them like this. Then let's say maybe the period is for data analysis. Please, you have to pardon me today. My system is misbehaving. Okay. So this one also you can decide to change it to maybe to centralize it like this. Then you can go ahead and do all the formattings. This one, I will change it to times also. Yeah, like this. Then I don't have to bold it. I think this one is okay like this. Good. So that's how you can create your tables. You can go ahead and do whatever you want to do in the table. Basically, you know the basics of how you can do the table. There are a lot of things you can do with it. So I think for the table, we have done justice to the table. You can go ahead and create whatsoever you want to create with the table. Then yeah, another way also you can insert the table. Let's talk about the other way you can insert the table. If you come to insert, you will see this insert table. So you can select the number of rows you want and you select the number of columns you want. Let's say I want 5 columns, 2 rows. You see, I have done 5 columns, 2 rows. And if you want to add more columns, oh sorry, more rows, this you come somewhere here, just keep pressing this plus to keep adding more rows to you. If you want to add more columns, you come to this place in between where you want to add your columns. You just keep pressing this plus sign. It will keep adding more columns to you. And also, if you want to delete a column or you want to delete a row, you just select like this. Then you click on this delete. You see it's saying delete columns. Then you delete the whole column. If you want to delete a row, you go ahead and do the same thing and click delete. Hold on. You see delete. Then you delete the rows. So this is how you can delete a row and how you can delete a column. We have seen how to delete both Then another thing, maybe let me use this one for this. If you want to uh, draw another line, let's say you want to draw a line somewhere here saying that there is no breakfast on Friday, so you want to draw another line to uh, to close the breakfast column to make it stays on Thursday so that we will know that yeah on Friday we are not going to have any break. So all you have to do is come to the insert again, come to table, you see draw table, then you just take your pencil and go ahead and draw another table somewhere here. So you see I have drawn, sorry, I've drawn two tables. So you see, I've drawn another table. This for this one that just come in, let me use this opportunity to show you how you can get rid of uh any line or any space or any border you don't want. All you have to do is just come to this eraser, select the eraser and delete this. You see, once you delete this, if there is anything you want to delete or you want to delete this one also, you can go ahead and delete whatever you want to delete. You can use this eraser and get rid of it easily. You see, if you want to get rid of this one, you can use eraser. You can use eraser somewhere here also if you want to. Whatever you want to do, you can use eraser to get rid of it. That is it for table. I think that's it for table. So now another type of table or another way to draw another table, customized table, you can go ahead after having drawn the table. Let me go to insert. You see, let's say, okay, sorry, I was in, okay. So let me go to insert. You see, I have selected my table like this. So you see, I've selected my table like this. So now let's say I want to use their design. I want to use ready-made design. So we have a lot of ready-made designs. You can just go ahead and choose any one you want. You see, wow, we have a lot of them. You see, we have a lot of them. You can use any one you want. Let's use this one. You see how it goes? You see how it goes? You can just go ahead and make the corrections and make the customization wherever you want. So you see, you can go ahead and make all your customizations. There, if you want to change the color, you can change the color. You see, you can change the color and you can write in it. You see, you can write in it. So that is how we do our how you can just go ahead and select any table you want. There are a lot of tables. You see, there are a lot of different types of table. You will have this one that looks like a calendar also. You can choose any one you want. You see, this is another table. You can choose any table you want. So you see, this is the thing that I said until we come to the table, I will talk about it. This selection of borders. After having highlighted it, you see, you come to this and select all borders so that it will be bordered entirely if you want it to be bordered entirely. If you don't want, if there is some places that you don't want them to be bordered, you can go ahead and do it the way you want. So I think for the table, basically, these are the things you know about the table. So, yeah, in your assignment, you might be asked to draw something tangible or something meaningful. So, I'm just giving you the basics of how to do things. So that you have the foundation knowledge of the creating of table. So we can ask you to do anything as far as the table is concerned. Now we are done with it. Now the next thing is inserting an image. Inserting an image. You see, there are different ways you can insert image. We have image from device, image from stock images, then image from online pictures. You can select anyone you want. But for the purpose of this class, we are going to use our device to select images. Let's see the image. Let's use any image in any image. Okay, let me use this logo. So you see, this is how you can insert an image. This is how you can insert an image. So one thing that you need to know about sorry, after having inserted the image, you can resize it. You see, you can increase the width, you can increase the height. You see, you can do a lot of things. You can rotate the image the way you want to rotate it. Let me rotate it back. Yeah, yes, I think it is like this. So you see, so you let me cut it maybe and paste it somewhere here. Sorry, sorry, please. So you see, I have pasted it somewhere here. Do you see it? I have pasted it somewhere here. So now you see this image that I have just pasted. I don't have full control over it. Let's say I want to shift it on the left hand side. You see, I hold the image. I'm trying to shift it somewhere here, but you see, I can't shift it anywhere. I can only shift it down, but I cannot shift it somewhere here, and I cannot shift it in the table. Let's say I want to shift it somewhere inside the table, but you see, unless if I want to uh, put it in a border, but I cannot put it on top of the table. So that's why we have wrapping of image. You have your image. If you click on the image, you have this. So the wrap text. So you see, I will select this in front of text. So you see, once I selected the in front of text, now I can move my image wherever I want to move it. You see, I can move it wherever I want to move it. You see, I can move it. You see, I can move it wherever I want to move it. You see, I can move it somewhere here. Wherever you want to move it, if you wrap it, if you wrap it, you can move it wherever you want to move it. So that is for inserting of image. You see, there are a lot of things you can do in inserting the image. You see, you can fade it. You see, I have faded it. I have changed the color to black and white. You can do a lot of things with the image. You see, you have bring forward, send backward, and what have you. So there are a lot of things in image, but I think these ones are the most important ones, and they are the ones you need as far as the basic level is concerned. That's for image. I think for the image, I think we are okay with the image for now. Now, the next thing after image is inserting a shape. Let me go down. Yeah, we are done with the table, I think. So now for the image, sorry, for the shapes, I will select the shape I want. We see we have different kind of shapes. Well, before we do the shape, let's do this text box. For text box, you see I have selected my text box now. Um, Sorry, please, I was having the network issues, and when I regain my network back, someone was the host, not me. So she have to reassign me before we can continue. Um, Now, after having done with inserting pictures, the next thing is inserting what do you call it? Let me have a fresh page. Okay, so the next thing is inserting a text box. The next thing is inserting a text box. Now, if you want to insert a text box, you have to select the shapes. Then you see this small a you are seeing is a text box. Once you click on it, you can go anywhere you want, at the middle, at the end, at the center, wherever you want to put your writings, you can go ahead and write it. Okay, now let's say I want to write somewhere here. So I will just go ahead and say Hammad Technologies. Like this. Then I'll increase the size, the width, sorry. Then I'll go ahead and select it. Then I will change the color. Maybe I will change it to blue. Then I will increase the size. There are things that I will not do because if I've done them, it's like I'm answering your what do you call it? Your upcoming assignment questions. So let me change it to Palatino, maybe. Then I will increase the size again, like this. Good. So you see, this is my writings now. I can navigate, I can put it wherever I want to put it. Then I can go ahead and write something different here. Let me say, to do wada gusau, like this. Then I will give it different font styling. Let me reduce the size. I will change the font color. I will remove the bold. Maybe I'll change this one 2 times like this. I can centralize it also. You see, whatever you want, you can do it. Maybe you can. I just don't want to answer your questions. Sorry, answer your assignment questions. So that's why I would not do everything you want. Someone is raising his hand. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Okay, I'll answer it later. I'll answer this question later. Since Sauda is not around, I'll answer all the questions today. So you see, I have my text box now. I can navigate it wherever I want to navigate it. But the one problem we are having now is that I don't want this border to appear. Do you understand? This border, I don't want it to appear. Because I don't want anybody to even know that I use text box in doing it. So I don't want this border to appear. So how am I going to get rid of the border? So if I want to get rid of the border, I will select it. Please, you should understand something here. If I didn't select the border, if I didn't select the text box, you understand, you will not see some tabs. But please keep looking at this place. Once I select the text box, something will appear, something will just appear here. Let me select it and see. You see the text box tab appear somewhere here, right? So you just go ahead and select it. After you have selected it, um please, if it is a question, please don't raise up your hand. Just drop the question. Unless if there is something like maybe if I'm not audible or you cannot see my screen. But as far as not that, please, if it is a question, just drop it. I will go ahead. I will answer all the questions after the class. So I will go to this shape outline. I will select no outline. You see, I've selected no outline. Now there is no outline in my shape. So nobody will know that, yeah, I'm using text box unless if I've selected it. But on normal or if I printed it, nobody will see the border. Talk less of thinking that I have used border or something. So please, have you seen it? Have you seen it like this? Now, where is my image? Let me tidy my image and come to this place. So you see my image because I have wrapped it. You see, I can navigate and set and put it wherever I want to put it, be it under, be it at the center, wherever I want to put it, I can go ahead and put my image because I wrap it. Please, do you understand? Do you understand this? Yeah, good. Um, Let me adjust this one. I don't want to do. So you see, I have just did something. So if you have your text box wherever you want to put it, you can put it. You can put something here if you want. So the advantage of having text box, you can put it, you can put your writings or the content in the text box, you can put it wherever you want to put it. You can put it somewhere here, you can put it somewhere here, you can put it at the end, you can put it at the middle, wherever you want to put it, you can put it. So that is for text box. Still, we are in the insert tab. The next thing after the text box is shapes. You see, we have different types of shapes. We have different shapes. We have a lot of shapes. Let me just start with this. Um, let's say I want to design, let me design something. You see this video. Let's say I want to design this video icon like this. So now I will come to shapes, then I will select this one. Maybe I will select this one. You see, I will go ahead and do it like this. You see? Then I will come to the shapes again. I can color it black. Let me color it black. You see? But my outline, I will color it white. My shape outline, I'll color it white. You see it? Good. Um, Let me draw another shape again. Sorry, shape. Let me draw this outline. Sorry, fill. I want the fill to be black. Mhm. You see, initially this one was at the backward. So now I've changed it to, I have sent it forward so that you see, now it is forward. Good. You see, um, the shape outline, you see, I can resize the weight of the shape outline if it is too big. I can resize it. You see, I've resized it like this. Then I will go ahead and into the shapes again and see what will fit this one, this thing. I think this one can fit this one. Yes. So let me draw it. I want my outlines to be white. Please understand that there is difference between outline that is white and the outline that has no color. They are two things different. Outlines that is white and outlines that doesn't have color. So now I will send it backward. Good. Then I will go to shapes again. Sorry, I'll go to this so that I will increase the weight. This is our default weight. So you see, um, the next thing I think is this red, right? It is this red. Now, let me go to the shapes again. Let's use this one. Good. So let's change the color. We are still on it because I have selected it. That's why you've seen this option of shape format. Now, shape outline, I will change it to red. Then I'll go ahead in the same shape outline. I will increase the weight. Let me increase it something like this. So you see, I have created my video icon. Now, the next thing I will do is to group it because whatever I touch, let's say I want to move this. So you see, if I touch this, you see I have just scatter everything. So now all I will do is just select all the shapes. I will select all the shapes. You see, I have selected all the shapes. Um, let me say, so let me right click. If I'm done with selecting all the shapes, then the next thing is you right click. Do you understand? If you right click, you'll see this group. Then you go ahead and group it. Once you press Ctrl G, you have grouped it. So you see now, you see I can move it wherever I want to move it inside this. So you see, I can move it wherever I want to move it inside this black this thing. If you want to match it with the black, also you can group them, including the black what do you call it, black rectangle. So there are a lot of things you can design each and every icon here. Each and every icon you want here, you can simply design it. Um, I don't know, it will take too much of our time. Or I think you can select any icon here. I will design it so that we can move. Please just select any icon in this list we are having. Let's select one icon, then I will design it. Just select any icon, any of this one, two, three, four, five, six. Let's see which one is more difficult. Just select anyone. I can't see your messages. Please, are we together? I hope we are together. I can't see a message. Okay. Okay, you can see the list of icons. These icons on Zoom. These icons on Zoom. I don't know. Okay, you cannot see the icons. Okay, let me screenshot them and post it to you. Let me screenshot them. So someone said five. Let me just take the number fifth. One, two, three, four, five. So this is the number fifth. Yeah, I believe you can see it now. So this is the number fifth. This one, this share icon. So now I will design this share icon. I believe this one is very simple. So I will just, let me quickly do it. This is the one we have done. This is the one we have done now. This one with a video icon. You see, this is what we have designed. Now we are going to design this with a share icon. Um, let's see how it goes. Good. I will start designing it from where here. Okay. Let me just go to the insert shapes. This is the black icon. So I will design it inside this black icon. Now, the next thing is, let me go to insert shapes. Then I will select this one. I think it is the one that will fit more. So you see the font color. You see the color inside. That is the shape fill. We call it shape fill. So the shape fill now is white and we want to change it to what? To green. So I'll go and select the shape fill. I will select the green. I think this green is okay. You see, like this. Then the next is I will go ahead and uh, select the arrow. Yeah, inside the shapes, I have the arrow that is pointing up. Let me choose this arrow. I've already told you this one is not difficult. Good. The color, the uh, color fill is black. So the color is black, but this and this are not, I don't think they are the same thing. Okay, so you see, then I will select this one, then I will group it also. So you see, I've grouped it now. I can move it wherever I want to move it. I can resize it the way I want to resize it. So that is for insert shapes. There are a lot of things. Whatever you see, you can just challenge yourself. Whatever you see, you say, let me design it with Microsoft Word and see how far I can, how good I can do it. There are a lot of things uh, you can do with it. You see, we have different shapes. We have different kind of shapes. We have lines. We have basic shapes such as pyramid, rectangle, and what have you, plus then we have these block arrows, we have flow charts, we have call outs, we have stars and banners. We have a lot of things. So whatever you want to do, even if it is not within this range, you can manipulate any of this and have your own, what do you call it? Have your own version of what you want. Uh, Let me show you something. Though there are things I don't want to show it to you guys because of something. Some things, some people might not use it in a legal way. But I would have shown you something, but I know some of you might not use them in a legal way. So I think this we have done justice to this part of shapes. I've told you there are a lot of things you can go ahead and improve your knowledge on it. Um, the next thing after shapes, yeah, I think, is there anything that I haven't talked about inside the shapes? Because our assignment might be based on all those ones. I have told you the about the shape fill and shape outline. I have told you where you can um there are some places that you can write no fill. There are some places you can write uh what do you call it? Some places you write no fill, some places you fill them with white and what have you. So there are a lot of things here. Let me show it to you clearly so that you understand the difference between the two. Let's say I have a shape, you understand? So I design my shape like this now. So this color that is in now, there is no color in it. There is no color in it. If I select like this, sorry, this one. If I select black, now I've colored it black. You understand? If I select white, you see it will be colored white. So wherever it is, it will be colored white. Please, do you understand this? It will be colored white. So there is no fill. You see, this is no fill. If I said no fill, the shapes will be transparent. So it will just carry the default color of what is it under it. That is, it will be transparent. Let me, you see, it carries colors. It is now, you see, as you are seeing now, it is transparent because I write no fill. But had it been I select white color, for instance, you see now it's showing that, yeah, there is color and the color is white. It's overlap what is under it. So that is the difference between white color and no color. You understand? Or white fill or no fill. The same thing applicable to shape outline. We have black shape outline. We have white shape outline. This is a white shape outline. You understand? This outline is white. Um, Let me resize it so that you understand me clearly. Yeah, the outline. Okay, let me change the shape fill to be black. So you see now the outline is white and everyone is seeing the outline because it is white. But if you put it somewhere here, nobody will see it. Do you understand? So now, if you change the outline now to no fill, it will be no outline. You see, if you select like this, no outline. So you see, you will not see any white. It will carry the color of what is under it. So that is for outline, is for no outline and no fill. I think that's what I didn't explain clearly earlier. um, so I think I've done justice to this part also. And okay, what is next? Let's see if we have anything next. Aha. So we have headers, inserting of headers and footers. We have inserting of headers and footers. Headers is something that you always write at the head, at the top of each and every page. Let's say the headers now. Let me select the headers like this. So you see we have different types of headers. I will just quickly select this one, then and say maybe, let me type it. So MS Word practical handout. MS Word practical handout. Hold on, please. So now I will highlight it like this. Then I will change the font style. I can resize it. Good. So now you see I've resized it. So now I've resized it. Um, so you see this one, I said MS Word practical handout. So let's say I have 100 pages. Let's say I have 100 pages. Hold on. You see, so now if I have 100 pages or more than 100 pages, they will all carry this title, MS Word practical handout. You see, this is the first page. If you go to the second page, you see this is my second page. It will carry it also. You see the third page carried it, the fourth page, all the pages. Once I press, even if I created a new page, let me create a new page and see. You see, I've created a new page. It also carry it. You see, it also carry the same thing. So it will keep carrying it. Whatever you wrote, it will be at the top of it. Then the same thing applicable to footer. If you put the footer, it will also carry it at the downside of it. Let me just say footer and say maybe prepared by technologies. Then I will close the footer. Then you see preferred by Hammad Technologies. You see prepared by Hammad Technologies. You see, so it will all carry it, the footers. So this is for the footers and headers, and you can also format the footers and the headers. You see, if you want the the space in between, understand? Header from top, header from bottom. That's the space you want from top and the space you want from bottom. You can go ahead and select it. You see, I've changed this. Okay, you see, it's going up, it's going up. If I go to select down, it's going down. You see, the same thing here, header from bottom. So that's it for headers and footers. That's for headers and footers. The next thing is page number. It is also under insert tab. You see, this is a page number. So we have different types of page number. You want your page number to be at the top, or you want your page number to be at the bottom, or you want your page number to be wherever you want. Normally, we use the page number at the top or at the bottom. So let's say I want it to be at the bottom. So at the bottom, I will select this, and I will go ahead and select this one. Once I select it, you see I have did my page number. You see, I did my page number. You see. I did my page numbers like this. So these are my page numbers. If you want your page number to be at the bottom, normally they are at the bottom, but if you want them to be at the top also, you can go ahead and do them at the top. Um, the next thing after this, I think, yeah, we are done with the page number. There is another thing. You see this, let's say you have a letter, you want to sign, you want to put your signature inside a letter. You understand? You know, normally, maybe you are given a contract or something by organization, they said you should sign and return it to them. So you have to put your signature maybe somewhere. So um, if you want to put your signature, normally you will scan it and send it to your, what do you call it, to your file. Let me see if I have one, I will use it. You go to insert the picture. The same way you inserted your picture is the same way you use to insert your page number. Let me go and see my pictures. Yeah. So you see, this is my signature now. So if I want to insert it. So now I will wrap it. I will wrap it. Ah. So you see, I've wrapped the signature. Now I will come somewhere here where they want it. Because if I didn't wrap it, I cannot have the ability to move it wherever I want to move it. It's upside down. Now, see. So you go somewhere where they need it, then you just go ahead and insert the signature and drop it somewhere here like this. So you see, you have just placed your signature depending on where and when they, depending on where they want you to put it or where they want you to fix it. The same thing applicable to passport if they want a passport. So that is it. I think so far we have done justice to insert. Let me go ahead and answer your question. I want to answer your questions, then I will let him know so that he will join us. I just want to, I don't think, is there any question? Please, if there is any question, you can drop it. So I said the lecture is on inside. But, okay, okay, someone is saying I said the lecture is on insert, but while I was editing the table, they are saying something at that tab. Yeah, the tab you are seeing is support under that insert because the tab you are seeing, you cannot see it now unless if you selected the table you have inserted or you selected the image you have inserted. That's when you will start seeing it. Like for this one now, after I've selected this, you see it's showing me the picture format. But if I didn't select it, it will not show me anything. So that's why. So before when you want What do we hold when we want to adjust rows and columns? Maybe you can watch the video, you will see it. After you hover over the line, you just hold the click, that is left click. You just hold the left click and move and shift it left or right depending on if you want to adjust. Table layout and table design is for editing the table. Yeah, it's for editing table. If your cursor or your if you didn't select the table, any table, you cannot see the two tabs, table layout and table design. You press there is an icon. Yeah, maybe you have only one page, but if you have many pages, you just once you keep scrolling down, or you come to this scroll bar, you can go ahead and keep pressing this down arrow. Then your what do you call it? Your pages will keep moving. You also have the shortcut that is Control G. You can use that one to scroll to the next page if you couldn't get this. So um okay, someone says, where did you pick the text box from? Yeah, I pick the text box from insert. If you go to insert, then you go to shape, you see this small a is the text box. Once you pick it, you just go ahead and drop it wherever you want to drop it. Then you start writing. So I think there is no any other questions, right? So let me just let him know so that you join us. Let me just ask him to join us. So please, I will hand over the mic to our boss concerning assignment.
Okay. Like I said, I want to have to talk to you about your upcoming assignment, which is going to be first assignment that we're going to have in this boot camp. So, so far you saw what how the bootcamp is going to be because you witnessed it. You see how the lectures are going, and like I told you from the one that you need to be serious about this, and also you need to be following everything day by day. So every day is getting deeper and is getting kind of out of hand if you are not following it the way it's supposed to. So your assignment will come tomorrow, I believe. But your assignment is going to be maybe we never did something similar to that. What we are going to do is what we are going to do is that We share the link to your assignment, and each and every one of you will have there are objectives, and there is also an essay for you to solve. But for the objectives, you're not going to see the objectives unless when you use the link to start the assignment. But for the essay, maybe the one you were asked to maybe develop some forms or some documents. For that, you need to make your documents ready. So when you are starting the assignment, at the end of it, you need to upload what you have done. You need to upload what you have done there. So after the objectives answering all the objectives, then you upload all the documents you created that you were asked in the assignment. So that how it's going to be, and you are going to have 30 minutes for that. So the objectives maybe I don't know how many questions, but definitely maybe whatever it's going to be 30 seconds per question. That's how it's going to be. And the last one for the upload, you will be given like 2 minutes or three to upload the documents, and then you submit. That's it. After that, and that's all. So what I want to tell you is that we'll remove a lot of people by tomorrow after the test. So you'll see a lot of people being removed by tomorrow. We'll remove them. And like I told you already right from the one that I'm not like after the a huge number of the people. What we're after is the serious people that will stay till the end of this boot camp. Even if it's one person that is serious, it's okay like that. So I know a lot of people that are out of the boot camp right now, and they are asking me about things that I believed was covered in this. They are part of the people they are asking me about. They just remove them, so they are not attending this. So you see, this is how it is already. At the beginning, people will be rushing, people will be doing this and that. But believe me, when we are at day 40, you will find out that you'll have 20 people live, 15, 10, like that, and that's all. That is going to be. Later on, some of them will start coming back asking you for certificate, asking you to give them something, or asking you to support them, or asking you for something else. So tomorrow we are going to have this. I don't know, some of you will not even listen to this, I know. And anybody that didn't do the test, will give time, a certain time for you to go and do it. We'll share the link with you. Once you didn't do it, you are out. Once you didn't get the minimum marks, you are out. We are going to give you the minimum marks tomorrow. So I will share the documents that we are going to, the questions about the documents we are going to start creating. We'll share the documents tonight. The question about the documents you are going to develop, we'll share that tonight. And we'll also share a document maybe to you, asking you maybe to customize it or to do something on it. All that we'll share it with you. Please save everything with your ID number that was given to you on that letter or that offer. Save your files with the name. Maybe you can save it one, two, three. Maybe do that. Save your file with the name. You know how to rename a file. You all know that. So rename your file with it. Maybe one, maybe two, three, four. Add like something to differentiate or A, B, C. All your files should be together. So before you start the test, make sure your files are accessible. When your files are accessible, just go start the test. When we share the link for you to do the online test, start answering the questions. Start answering the question. At the end of the questions, all you need to is just to upload all the files that you have, done. Maybe customizing or you created from the questions asked. Then you submitted your assignment. So this is how it's going to be. So if you have any question, you ask your question because this marks the beginning of our week one. And tomorrow is the final day, and next tomorrow we'll start the beginning of week two. So if you have any question, please, you ask your question. And if you don't, maybe I think it's time for us to draw the curtain here and call it a day. Okay, someone was asking what time is the assignment is going to hold. Yeah, I don't know. The assignment can be held at any time, but maybe I can give you a time. we'll share the link, but like I said, once you start, you have 30 minutes or you have 20 minutes, depending on the minutes that you have. So we'll just leave it like that to you. Anytime you are ready before the end of tomorrow. So you must finish it before 12 a.m. maybe. That's how it's going to be. So you have your time to go and do it wherever you want. And yeah, I advise you to use a system, use a laptop to do it. Unless maybe you finish with all the documents on the laptop, you upload them on your mobile phone, and then when you are doing the exam or the test, then you upload the files from the phone. But I highly recommend, if you can, borrow a laptop and do it. Even if you can borrow, just borrow a laptop and do it on a laptop to avoid having other issues. Because once you start, you attempt. Once you start, when you are out, you are out. You miss it and will remove you. So I don't want a situation whereby people would be thinking that we are wicked, we are this and that. I know, especially those that are not attending live. I know this is going to happen. So yeah, a lot of people will say that I don't even care. Me, I don't care about all that. Even if we are to remove 300 of people that are there and leave 50, that's what's going to happen tomorrow. So please ensure that you have good network before you start. The laptop is okay, the network is okay. Then you go ahead and click on the link, then you can start the test. Is there going to be a time frame? Yeah, I will give a time frame. It's going to be a time frame for the test. So you need to take it. And whatever I'm going to say, maybe it's going to be within a particular period of time, but it will not surpass maybe tomorrow. Definitely, you have to finish everything before 12 a.m. tomorrow. Someone was asking the system, yes. Are we using laptop with it? I highly recommend a laptop for that. Get a system to do it. But make sure all the documents are ready. You name them, you finish before you start the test because objective tests are different from this that you are going to do. Someone was asking, tell us about the documents so we get, don't worry. Don't worry. Why are you hurrying up? We'll send you a question. It's going to be applied questions. So the document I'm not the one to ask you is based on the question we asked you. It's based on the question you developed the documents by yourself. So how can I tell you the document so that you get them ready? No, I will ask you a question. We'll give you a question so you develop the documents, you create them, you rename them, you make them ready. So when you are ready to start the test, just click on the link, go ahead and start your test. Mom was asking, give us a grace to find a laptop because my Microsoft is not activated. I need to find a laptop to borrow. I don't think your Microsoft word must be activated for you to find a laptop to work. I don't think that. Even if your Microsoft word is not activated, in as much as it can work, you can use it. Or if it cannot, just go somewhere in your state, where whichever state you have, there is people where they are just doing all this, like farm center, or where they are doing these laptop stops. 1 hour is more than enough. 30 minutes is enough for them to install new Microsoft Word activated on your laptop. It's not something huge. Someone was asking, how do we use the link? Don't worry, the link will be shared with you. When it's shared, just click on the link and you can start. Don't worry, we'll drop the time with you. Like I told you, it can be a time frame. Like I said, we can give you 1 hour. Maybe I can drop it and give you 1 hour. It can be any time, but we'll communicate, and it's going to be something convenient to everybody. We can even fix time of our lecture. It can be maybe around 9, so maybe we can ask you to go by 9 and do the test or something like that. It all depends. Or maybe we will leave it open to you to do that. But everything, whatever it is, you will hear it tonight or tomorrow morning, whatever it is. So just get ready. If you don't have any question, I think we call it a day. But just practice what you have learned. Keep practicing it because your questions are going to cover everything you have learned from day one to this to till today. So please practice everything so that you will not be maybe removed or disappointed at the end of it. Okay. So in the absence of any question, please don't worry about that. You have a laptop. You can when you're asking for the link and whatever. How do you register for this training? The way you register for the training, the link will share with you. It has to do with that. You just log in with the link. Go ahead and do your things. It's not something difficult, please. It's not something difficult. Someone was asking, is the question objective fill in the gap AC? Don't worry, you will see everything. But best of luck. You will see whatever it's going to be. But I just, you know, uh, beg you to practice, try to uh, uh, do your best. The questions will be shared. I believe tonight I will share all the questions will be shared tonight for the essay, for the documents you are going to work on will be shared today. So, tonight. So maybe the link to the test. I can even share the link tonight. If you like, go ahead and do it tonight if you like. We will mark it. If we didn't get the cut of marks, you are out. I'll put all that in there. You will see it. So that's how it's going to be. I mark you all this assignment is going to be 5 marks. This that you are going to do, I think it's going to be 5 or 10. Depends. Going to be 5 marks or 10 marks. But yeah, I know we'll remove more than 200 people. That's what I think. So thank you for being here. In the absence of any question, I think I wish you all the best. So have a wonderful dream and good night to you all. Good evening.